All right, as you can see, that was my grocery order. I had already put away maybe 4 bags too. So I don't know how people do living in a rural area. We live about 25 minutes outside of the nearest Aldi's, Walmart. But yeah, we've got lots of kids, so grocery shopping is just a complete nightmare. Trying to figure out, you drive 30 minutes into town, it takes you 2 hours to shop, 3 hours. Then you got to come back, put it all. So we got this thing down to a science. So we do Walmart delivery. By the grace of God, we get Walmart delivery. You pay $100, it's like Amazon Prime, and you basically get it for free. Now you tip the drivers $10 at a piece, but so you go to My Items, and it has everything you've ever bought. So you literally just go through the stuff you usually buy, click, 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 click. And then you set a time for them to deliver. Usually it's about 3 to 5 hours from when you order it. And then they literally put it on your front porch. So when I come home, I grocery shop. It takes me 15 minutes at 9:30. It's at my prep. It's on my prep at my job. At 9:30 to 9:45, I just grocery shop. I spent $700. We're talking everything from 18 pack of, we like the Viva original paper towel, 32 pack of toilet paper, Purex gigantic things of laundry detergent, the beads. We're talking contractor garbage bags. Oh, I forgot saran wrap. I knew it. I knew I forgot something. And tin foil. But then we're talking, a 32-pound bag of dog food. Okay. I even bought Elodie, my oldest daughter, a pair of shoes that were like $12. And then along with $500 worth of groceries or whatever after that. It is just a lifesaver. So I come home after work, or I like to do it on weekends. And it takes me about, 45 minutes, half hour to put it away. So from when I decided to go grocery shopping, the 15 minutes plus the 45 minutes to put away, I literally do grocery shopping every week, $700 worth of groceries in about an hour. It is a lifesaver. How many of you do grocery shopping, delivery, or do you just go? Like, some people, they just like, oh no, I need to look at it. Yeah. And when I go to a grocery store, it's like a kid in a candy shop. It's like, oh, look at all these things you can buy, because I'm like on the straight and narrow. I'm like, string cheese, check, right? I just get the same exact stuff every single week. So grocery shopping, I don't know what I'd do if I live in like the 1900s. I can't have no power. The 1800s. I can't have no delivery, right? Just the little things in life that I really appreciate ever since that power went out. Good job, Lukey Duke. Hi, good morning. It is in the wee hours of getting ready for school. I wanted to get your advice or thoughts about how many activities do your kids do? So with so many kids, my daughter's starting Taekwondo today. Very exciting. She's very excited. So when she was our only child and when she was little, she did dance when she was like 2.5, 3 years old. This was before we understood that she had autism. And so that went okay. And then as kind of she got older, there was more of a struggle. So we kind of, dropped out of that. And then we tried soccer. Man, that was really tough. Just knowing how much physical activity is not her thing now, it's kind of funny to look back. Girl Scouts went really well for about 4 or 5 years, but just socially and just the engagement piece, she's just not enjoying it as much, just the exclusion and things like that. So activities can be really tough. With the Taekwondo, what's nice is there's a spot in town here where there are other students with autism who do a class. So we're really excited about it. She really wants to do dog walking over at the Humane Society, which is fantastic, but you got to be 12 and she's only 10. So With my other kids, my daughter is in gymnastics. She's very good, very, very good. But like she also wants to be in dance. It's like, gymnastics and dance? Okay, well then I've got a son who's in soccer and baseball. I'm kind of glad he doesn't want to do basketball. You know, he's not huge into football because he's so little. And then my son Luke is, we tried Boy Scouts, we've tried soccer, we've tried baseball. We haven't really found a fit for him. I've recently have done cooking with him. He's just very intuitive. He's like a little engineer. He loves to take things apart, put things together. He's fascinated by life. He's just not athletic in terms of competitive. He's just not his thing. He's not very physical, which is fine. You know, just trying to figure out what his bright spot is. And so I've been cooking with him. He does swimming lessons. He loves swimming so much. I told him as he was only eight, and then I said, hey, when you're older, I'd love to just give you a whole spot in the shed where I can, you know, give you boards and woods, and you can have nails, and you can have your own screw gun and things like that. And you can just do whatever, dude. I don't care. Like, that's kind of going to be his gig, working on cars and that things. But I'm going to try cooking. He did really well. Chopped his first lettuce and tomato yesterday and helped him cook some meat. And he's tall and can larger for his age, 100% talent both. So that's a downfall in some things, like he can't play at the McDonald's play place when his 10-year-old sister can. But what he can do is he can cook, right? He can mow the lawn. He really wants to mow the lawn. And then Isla is in gymnastics, but we're thinking about transferring her over to dance class. And yeah, like, how do we juggle all of these things? Our calendars are insane. The twins, we have doctor's appointments, it seems like multiple times a week, over, you know, an hour away, half hour away. Leo and Elodie are in choir after school. How do you manage all this? Now, I hear stories about people who are in club sports where they literally travel hours, you know, hour and a half, twice a week during the winter to play baseball in some dome in a big city, or basketball, you know, in the fall or the summer, and they travel and they stay at hotels. That scares me. I don't know. I don't want to do that, you know, with the whole family, but I don't want to deprive my kids of the opportunity to excel and do things that they love. I don't know. I got the twins coming. I don't know what their shtick is going to be, so we'll see. So comment and let's talk about, what do you do with sports? What do you do with these activities? All this stuff. In our small little town, the star of our musical was also the star quarterback of the football team, who's also the star basketball player of the basketball team, who also does HOSA and FBLA and forensics and quiz bowl and economics bowl. It's crazy how involved these kids are, which is great. How do you manage that? And what's healthy, especially for the family and for the kids? Here you go. I don't know.